Welcome back to another video, guys. Today, we're gonna do an informative video for you guys. So, some people are new to this channel. Appreciate you guys. Some people have been on here and we've done some changes. So, first and foremost, let's present to you guys the bike. Y'all seen it before. This is the bike we're giving away with El Que Perron collab. Guys, this bike is super dope. We're probably anywhere between $2,000 and $2,500 invested in this bike. I mean, everything's custom on it pretty much. I think the only thing that originally came with this bike is the forks. These forks are the only thing that came with this bike. And luckily, it's very odd that they're chrome. But guys, what we're gonna do an update on all the cars. As you can see, the cars are sitting there looking lovely across the street. Except the Charger, of course. There's always something wrong with the Charger, bro. Why? Bro, yeah, I wanna present to y'all my red GTO that I have right here. Check it out. Speaking of, bro, what are you gonna do to your car? Nothing, I think everybody wants to know.
Nothing, bro.
You gotta do something. Fix the oil leak, maybe?
Nothing.
Not leaking oil? Okay, good. Well, then there you go. You start maybe putting some mods, bro. Maybe a little cam. Something, bro. Start making it look nice. People actually like this car. You know that, right?
You're gonna have to wait, bro.
Nah, bro. There's no waiting here.
They're gonna have to wait, bro.
There's no waiting. People want to see Draco doing some mods to the GTO because you actually don't see these cars out here a lot, bro. You're out here driving a dinosaur.
Fuck you, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Back the fuck up. If I knock the fuck out you.
Guys, here we got the C8 Corvette. Guys, this car is the only car we bought new. Pretty much stock. Only thing we did is did black on the wheels and replaced the wing, and we did a black wrap on the top. Man, I like this car, but I think it's just money that's sitting there. We don't even use this car. I think maybe like within the last 6 months, we probably put like 1,000, 2,000 miles. Now, it does have like 23,000 miles because when we first got it, I was using the shit out of it, but then it kind of like bored me a little bit. So we were gonna start fixing it, and we bought a wrap. We're gonna wrap it, get wheels, thinking about doing an airbag, but we really need a big truck, like something bigger than the Ram, something that's gonna be able to haul 2-3 cars, that we can buy a bigger trailer. And that's kind of what our goal is right now. So we are gonna sell this, get something bigger, whether it's really nice or not, I don't know. We're trying to buy a good deal. But yeah, guys, that's what it is. The burnout truck. You know what? Let me go put it in this bike.
All right. Quick cut.
Alright, so the smoky burnout truck. Guys, this truck's been getting a lot of love lately. I feel like that's what we've been doing most of our content on, which is good. That was the purpose of the truck. Let's go over the build, pretty much. Check under the hood, see what we got going on. Honestly, pretty simple. It don't require a whole lot to do a burnout truck. Pretty much what we got right here is a multi-function oil cash can, and it's also a reservoir. These are actually the stock heads. The reason why is because when we were building this truck, we put the heads that were built and they were actually not good. We were missing compression in some of the cylinders. So last minute, we ended up taking them off and putting the stock head with the rocker arms from the other head. Stock intake, it is ported, I think. 102 millimeter throttle body. We got rid of the intake and added some fans. So we did an additional auxiliary fans. We did the transmission cooler was already on there. We did an oil cooler and pretty much it. We just added some cooling components. It has a cam. It's a Truck Norris cam. We ain't gonna gatekeep nothing, you know. Anybody can do it. The rear end is built 410 gears, posi. The transmission has built 4L60. Actually, the transmission just went out. So basically what I try to do a burnout and drive, and then it did like a pop, and now it doesn't go in drive. It'll do it in first gear, second gear, and third gear, but you have to manually shift it. Whatever. We only need first gear and second gear for the pit anyway. So we're gonna keep it that way, but we are gonna start working on something else for it, either 480 or 4L60 that's built better. I don't know. Regardless, we got the wrap done by Marca Signs and Graphics, installed by my boy over there in Texas, Auto Restyling. I think we did something different with the windshield. Everybody was showing love on that. I'm not saying we're the first ones that did it, but I think here in the area, I haven't really seen it. It's dope. I like it. I've actually had some people say they're gonna copy the idea. Hey, sun comes out for everybody, baby. No creo. The wheels, sponsored by Infamous Racing Wheels. They are a Texas Tire brand. Truck has a little system. We ain't even using it anymore because when we were in the pit, the cable disconnected. We did a fuel cell with a high performance fuel pump. But honestly, the day that I was at the last event, it was kind of bogging out. And I'm not sure if it was because it was low on fuel or the fuel pump is just not pushing enough fluid. So I don't know. We're gonna have to see what's up. The bed liner. So you can't really tell, but we did a sparkle in the bed liner. See the red sparkles all over. Some people liked it. Obviously, you can't really appreciate it. The truck's always dirty, but people were telling us that they like it. So truck's already hit, obviously. If y'all saw the Instagram video, yes, I smacked the shit out of a barrel, but again, the truck's for that. We haven't even replaced lights, and I don't even think we are gonna replace lights because we're gonna keep spending money on parts and doing things, all for what? Just so it can keep on happening. Challenger, bro. I'm glad it's right here, right next to the truck, because I'm not the only one that hit it. I'm not the only one that smacked this. Draco did this as soon as it got out of the shop. Literally. literally the first time, first event, Draco smacked the car at Bandas y Trocas. No, it wasn't Bandas y Trocas, it was OTM. This car is black, it has a purple pearl on it. It's pretty much stock. Wide body Challenger Hellcat. A lot of people don't know it's a Hellcat because we don't have any badges on it, but we wanted to keep it that way. Soon coming for this car are gonna be wheels, and I think eventually we want to do bags. I think these cars look dope bag, and that's kind of what we want to do. I've said it before, the SS, we're gonna start working on the headliner. So my boy from Linings R Us is gonna come over here, I think next week, and he's gonna do the headliner. We're gonna do a star headliner, and we're gonna do suede. Check it out. We are gonna keep it gray just because this car is pretty much stock, and as you can see, whoever had this car last kind of mistreated it, so the headliner needs to get redone, and we didn't want to have to change the color of buttons, stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead and just do gray, so we don't have to paint anything. Interior is nice, stock on this car, but they do have very nice interior. Original color is silver. We got the wheels, got the lowering springs, we got the wrap, has an intake, has long tube header. What does it got, bro?
Full bolt on.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
So this car is gonna be perfect for a giveaway. Why do I think this car is perfect out of all the others? Just because I haven't really seen anybody do an SS giveaway. Now it's dependable. We've never had to do anything to this car. So I think whoever wins the car is gonna be lucky to have this car. Not only is it very rare, it's not a car that you see out in the street every day. And well, I mean, it's really nice. If you got kids, you can have your kids in it. If you're single, you'll look good in it. I mean, if you're fat, you'll look good in it. If you're skinny, you'll look good in it. Regardless, I think it's a car that best fits anybody. And that's the reason why we decided to give this car away. I don't know what's next, but that's that for this. What we got? The Charger. Like I said earlier in the video, the Charger is always in the shop, always undrivable for some reason. And this time it was all good. We went to that Whippet show the day after Bandas y Trocas, and then my boy Mo Rax, he fucked up his wheel. There was a piñata in the middle of the pit, well, not in the middle, but to the side, and he likes to swing wide, so he ended up smacking his wheel. I threw on this spare and I gave him mine, so that's the reason why I haven't touched this car, but completely drivable. I tried to get his wheel fixed and it was unrepairable. I have to order a new one, and I just been hesitant, bro. I have procrastination issue, to be honest. Literally all I gotta do is go on the phone, $190, no, $290, pay, and it'll be here like in 3 days, and I just haven't done it. Maybe it's because I have other cars at my disposal, but we need to do that, get this car moving. It's actually dead right now. The Ram and the Blue Waffle are at my house and Eric's house. Eric's driving the Ram right now. I'll get you an update on that. The Blue Waffle got smacked at Bandas y Trocas, so it's scratched up. I'll show you all the video right now. And meanwhile, you're gonna go with us, go run some errands. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and pack up, bro.
One eternity later.
Hey, bitch.
Bro,
It's fuck.
Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
why? You were telling me off camera, bro. You was like, touch me.
Bro, you're my guest.
Bro, you said that. You were like, hey.
Shit is
You said, how come you haven't touched me today?
Chat. Y'all didn't know, bro. He's secretly gay. Not secretly, but he never puts that out on camera, bro.
Nah, he was like, hey, bro, why haven't you touched me the way you normally do?
Bro, what's up with you? Nah, hell no.
Yeah, guys, we're on our way to go grab some stuff from the house. I'm gonna show y'all the Blue Waffle, and then we're gonna show y'all the Ram, get a finished update. Then we're gonna go get the supercharger top for the Ford, and then also we're gonna get the Ford on the vlog. We haven't gotten the Ford on the vlog in a minute. Kind of get a good little update on the whole Coyote build. We did decide to do a supercharger, so that's exciting. The truck's pretty much ready to go. They're building the fuel system right now. It needs a special fuel system because obviously it's not the stock motor for the truck. Maybe we can get the guy that's building it to get us more information. He knows his stuff. He did wiring. He's supposed to be doing a wire tuck on it and all kinds of stuff. So hopefully we get good news about that truck. Alright guys, so we're out here at my crib. Anyways, who left the merch out here, bro? Damn. Draco, why'd you leave the merch out here, bro?
That's for his merch.
Guys, well, here's the Blue Waffle. Hey, we should go cruising in the Blue Waffle, bro.
Cruise?
Yeah.
What the?
Looking beautiful as always. But come take a look at this side. And don't judge my grass, I gotta cut it. Check this out. Boom. Bruh. This is not the worst part. The worst part's down here. Bruh. That's like in the paint, bro. Like this right here, I think this can get buffed out all throughout right here. I think it can get buffed out, but that right there in the bottom, that's a no-go. That's gonna have to get repainted. This panel, we actually already had to paint it. A lot of people didn't notice it, but as you can see, these little chips, that happened when we originally painted it. We put it outside to get it baking a little bit, and then we dropped it. Look, you could barely see it before, but then that's really, really bad. So we're gonna have to do something about it. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and take care of some business and then go to Eric's house.
1 hour later.
Chat, y'all remember this shirt? Look, this is already beat up, by the way. It's been like, I don't know, so like maybe over a year. This is the shirt that we did for the Charger. I don't know, a lot of people didn't really get their hands on this, but what do you think? I think we should drop it again or what? You think just let it go to rest? comment down below. Guys, this is the workhorse. So this truck, yes, it's nice. A lot of people are like, damn, that's a dope ass truck. Personally, I don't see it that way. It serves a lot more purpose as a work truck than it does a truck that's really nice. This truck has an 8-inch BDS lift, American Force wheels, 24-inch. We did all the powder coating for Bandas y Trocas last year. It used to have orange suspension. We bought it like that. I got rear-ended here. I stretched it out, but didn't really fix it.
Roll back the clip.
Roll back the clip. Interior is it's a Laramie, has leather seats, has a little sub. I mean, we did the custom lights, custom tail lights. We replaced the grill. It was chrome. The custom fog lights. We just did new wheel lights, ring lights, and then has a rock light kit. It's a really nice, simple truck. But more than anything, it serves a purpose. We recently just put a fifth wheel. For those who don't know what a fifth wheel is, it's the bracket so we can tie a gooseneck. So if you look up here, in the middle, there's gonna be a ball. That ball is where you put the gooseneck. My homie that, I don't know if you've seen the last videos, that we're towing the Blue Waffle and the Burnout truck to Bandas y Trocas. Also, when we did the video when we went to New Mexico, we were towing in a F450. That trailer is for 2 cars. It's a lot heavier than what we typically haul, and we don't know if this truck is capable of doing it. So he's gonna let us borrow it. We're gonna put in 2 trucks, and we're gonna haul this truck with those 2 trucks and see how it does. If it does good, we're just gonna thug it out with this Ram for a minute till we buy something bigger. But I think we're still gonna get rid of the Vet. So I don't know. Comment down below what you think. Should we keep the Ram? Should we keep it as a backup? Should we sell it? Get a bigger truck? I don't know. Comment down below, guys, because honestly, I'm a little undecided with that one. This is Eric's crib. Let's go bother him. What you eating, bro?
Hey, just got down on some fire ass wings, bro. Of course it's gone, bro. Alright, bro. Not too much though.
So we teleported to Abdul's shop, Texas Heat Performance. This is where Cuca is, the Ford F-150 crew cab. We're doing a Coyote swap and we're doing a supercharger now. So let's get some introductions of my boy and maybe he can explain to us a little bit about what we got going on. This is Draco's first time here. He was like, who's at a different shop? Because he's never around. He's always been a dick. What's up, guys? Yo, bro, how you doing?
What about you?
Oh man, so we're gonna get a vlog on this one, so we decided to go ahead and get an update. And today we're here to get the top of the supercharger, right?
Yeah, we already got it on. I already measured for clearance and all that.
Okay, so even with the covers still gonna clear?
Yeah, it should clear because.
Oh, so that just sits like right there, huh?
Yeah, and also we have a stifler.
What's that?
A stifler under the car. That means we could adjust the transmission a bit down.
Oh, okay.
That way you get more clearance, and this is gonna get removed.
Okay. Yeah, of course. These covers, we're gonna need them, right? Because now they're not in the way of the supercharger.
You can make them.
We like to make custom ones?
Yeah. Because the Coyote covers usually don't really cover this up.
Oh, okay. So
They
make some
go
nice
on
ones.
top of the intake and then top to here.
You know anyone that can make some nice ones?
I could find someone.
Yeah,
but-
because that shit, I want that shit to look nice.
And then other good news, blower doesn't have that many miles. Like, at most maybe 500.
Oh, really? So it really does look new? No, now you
Basically
pick it.
new.
Yeah. I mean, so the guy was honest.
That's the spacers
So you want to explain a little bit on why we needed those spacers?
to clear the direct injection under.
Okay, so we did keep the direct injection. So this is a Gen 3, guys. Has direct injection. First and second gen do not. So generally, you don't need this adapter plate. Essentially, it's just a spacer, which makes it sit a little bit higher, which I wanted. So that's a good thing.
Yeah,
It
with the
worked
Gen
out.
2s, you'd have to just cut the head a bit.
Oh, you
That
still have to
way-
cut the head on the
Yeah.
Gen 2s?
The only ones that fit perfect is the Gen 1.
Gen 1? Oh, okay. There you go, guys.
Drive shaft wise, I already measured it. Because
Okay.
I got the transmission to sit like the lowest I could make it sit to clear the blower lid. But what we need now is the yoke for the
So the drive shaft needs to be shorter?
longer.
Longer?
Yeah, just a bit. But once I get the 10-speed yoke, I could take it and get it made.
Okay.
The
Do we-
back doesn't have to be customized. The front yoke, which has to be changed, and then we gotta extend the shaft.
Do we need 2-piece?
No.
Because I plan on lowering the truck more.
You could always adjust the angle of transmission in the engine. But I don't think you can go more up. 'Cause
Okay.
the lower it is, the more up it'll go.
Correct. And then I don't want it to hit like the cab.
And it's
The reason why I was
already really close to the cab because I've seen under the truck and
Was this rubbing?
Yeah,
Like before?
This was rubbing really
No
bad.
shit.
You know how they made the little tunnel
Yeah.
under the truck? This is the outcome.
Oh shit. So we might have to notch it, bro.
Well,
Yeah, you might have to make a new transmission tunnel.
I did not know this, bro.
Yeah, that's
It
bad.
doesn't sound that bad.
It cleared itself.
So you think maybe a 2-piece will do it?
Because it'll be more helpful, but also we'll have to make mounts for it in the bottom.
Correct. I mean, I could do it.
Stifler is already on. This is the old. Good thing about the 10-speed, it doesn't have this. So where we measure is from the end of the transmission to the end.
Oh,
of
it bolts directly?
It bolts directly to the transmission.
Oh, nice.
So it doesn't need the shaft. So we don't really need to measure any of that stuff
Okay.
or get another yoke to measure. So I already got that taken care of. I know the shaft length we need, but what I need now is the 10-speed yoke to take this to the drag shaft shop.
Okay.
But let me give you the lid.
For those that don't understand, that's why I said that we haven't been to the shop, because this truck got transferred from the shop that we originally made the deal with. He was working at that shop with them, and for whatever happened, he's over here at this shop now. And I kind of initially spoke to the other guy, so now it's a little bit of a miscommunication. So I originally made an agreement with one guy, but he's the one finishing the build, which I appreciate. I'm glad it's here because we're actually moving forward with the build, but still, what's right is right.
I drilled it for vacuum reference already, so once it's powder coated, we don't damage anything. Math sensor will go right here. We'll buy a block off lid for the choke blower, that right there. Because this we won't need anymore.
Okay, then you said now that you took off those noise suppressors or whatever, so it should be a little bit louder now?
If you see how thick they are and then the glue they use, it's pretty thick. On the
Yeah, it gives it like insulation, huh?
Yeah, if you know the LSA blowers, they have it on the inside.
Yeah.
You remove that plate and then you get more whine. With this, you'll hear the rotors turn and the blower more. But once we get injectors and fuel system, there shouldn't be anything stopping us from firing it up. I already got the ECU to fire up, basically. All the body actuating and all.
Oh, like moving and stuff? Okay. Abdul. Thanks, bro. Nice seeing you, bro.
No problem.
Boring.
Well, chat. Look at this piece of shit. Nah, it's fine.
Shut up, bitch.
Shut up, bitch.
Look, that's what your car looks like.
Bitch.
With the black fuel cover.
Yeah, you thought you ate with that one. Well, guys, we'll catch you at the next stop.
Nah, but hold on. Let's explain a little bit. So, guys.
No one gives a fuck.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad.
Nah, maybe they do, bruh. Because that first dude, man, I don't like to talk bad about people, but he wasn't moving on the truck, bro. He wasn't moving on the truck, and this guy was the one that was building it the whole time, but I guess they were having issues, and I don't know if they took it out of my truck pretty much. Maybe that's the one that finalized the issues. I don't know what the deal is, but point is that now I'm like, just do what the fuck y'all gotta do, and let's finish the truck. That's the most important. At the end of the build, we can figure out the whole money issue, what amount of money goes to him. That's up to them. I'm gonna pay a final price. Aside from what they quoted me, I'm gonna subtract the parts that I purchased that were originally quoted, and then I'm gonna say, hey, you know what? Here's that money. Y'all figure out what y'all doing. And then right now, let's go ahead and pull up on Sam, bro. Let's pull up on the other guy. Go try to get that yoke. I'm gonna finish you off here.
Bro.
Alright guys, so we're not gonna be able to go to the other spot, the shirt. We did go look for the other guy, Texas Elite Performance, but he was not there. So hopefully we catch him another day. We have to go get a couple of parts for the Cuca. He was supposed to remove those off of the Mustang that I took him, and apparently he didn't. So now we're going through that dilemma trying to look for that yoke and those parts. I mean, it's a few parts. But anyways, we can leave that for another video. Guys, thanks a lot for sticking around. We forgot to show the C6, bro. What the fuck, Draco?
Fuck that piece of shit.
Bro, that's your car.
We don't gotta show.
That's your car. Bro, you know, actually people have asked me about that car.
Fuck that.
I swear.
It ain't
Anyways,
mine.
it's a dope little car, but it is a piece of shit, just like the red one. But anyways, guys, thanks again for sticking to the end of the video. See you on the next one.